Grebs, I have your IP address. Okay, normally I would understand a disclaimer about dangerous topics like that, but from the situation at hand here, I think it comes off as distasteful, and we'll get to that in a bit.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Today I'm going to be talking about something that's been plaguing my mind for the past couple days and how it's been really annoying me and really affecting me. This is what I call creative burnout.
Brother, what do you mean creative burnout? Your channel is filled with shit posts. That's about as uncreative as you can get. Not to mention, the thing you follow up with after you mention having creative burnout is a completely different topic, and is most likely the catalyst as to why you made this video in the first place.
This is something that I suffer from a lot when it comes to creating content, and it's something that I really don't like. But not only that, I've been going through a lot recently, and I just wanted to clear things up now.
Oh, thank God. You're finally clearing the air. Perhaps the man can redeem himself after all.
Well, for those who are unaware, I recently got myself into a bit of drama with a content creator known as Moment of Sanity. The whole situation was a nothing burger and could have been avoided very easily.
Brother, that is a complete downplay as to what happened. Actually, scratch that. That's not even describing what happened at all in the first place. Not a single ounce of detail was even brought up in this point of the video. I guess this is where I come in. Most of the people in my community are probably not aware of this, as this is just a small discourse that happened in Moment of Sanity's Discord server, but basically what happened was, the person we're responding to, on this video, publicly doxed Grebs. Nothing burger, by the way. This video is also still public, which means that they stand by this take. Not only that, but any comments made by the people involved have been very soon afterwards deleted by the person in question. Therefore, he is censoring important context and information to make himself look better. Like, damn bruh, not even Robreach did that when he doxed Saith. I will get into more details later, but let's go ahead and continue.
This was all mainly my fault, but it also was part of their fault as well.
Ah yes, it's partially their fault that you decided to reveal private information on a specific individual, on a live stream no less. Yeah, Sanity is definitely the real culprit here. She's the one that orchestrated the entire thing. I think you need a reality check.
I merely made a mistake and they crashed out on me.
They crashed out on you because of the magnitude of your so-called mistake. Doxing someone's private information on a live stream is actually a pretty big deal. I guarantee you, if you were in Grebs' position, you would feel the same way she has.
And to be honest, I honestly am glad I left the community and I don't have any plans of going back there.
Ha! Joins community, doxes someone publicly, leaves and refuses to elaborate. What a true giga chat of the YouTube community.
However, this isn't all sunshine and rainbows because I'm happy that I left the community. Things did go awry as I basically ruined my mental state by just thinking about it so much. This all culminated in me announcing to my server that I was going to end my own life, and of course I didn't do that because I'm here, but things went really difficult from that time, and things just went off the deep end, and yeah.
Look, I'm not going to downplay moments like this because I go through it myself a lot, but here's where I think it's a bit distasteful to bring up toaster bathing yourself in a video like this. In the same situation that was apparently a nothing burger, there are DMs with this person and Grebs where he was straight up suicide baiting after the actions he had committed. Normally, I would take this as ammunition and say that this person is just a little bitch that's only looking for sympathy points, but I can be an easygoer. Simply put, do not do this after you dox someone's private information. It's not a good look, and especially on the internet, people will take your mental state less seriously if you do this. I, on the other hand, as well as others like Sanity and Grebs, will take this seriously, and simply ask that you do better. Also, you should probably call the suicide hotline while you're at it. That's about it. The rest of the video is kinda irrelevant to what I want to talk about because the rest of it is about the plans this guy has for his channel, which I don't really care about. But I wish this person the best, like genuinely, as much as I am being a dick. Anyways, to end this video off, I demand that the person I am responding to either A, deletes the video, B, cuts out the portion about sanity in the beginning, or C, add me back on Discord and kiss my feet. I will accept your apologies in any scenario. Anyways, I'm going to continue being a dick and leak this funny clip of Rince arguing with the person involved in this situation. Enjoy.
I genuinely wonder and question if you're mentally like ill in terms of like being bipolar, because this genuinely is like some bipolar behavior, like how you keep contradicting yourself. It's really weird. Really, really weird.
This is just how I usually argue most of the time, but
Nobody's trying to argue with you, dude. Literally nobody. Nobody's trying to argue with you. We were just trying to come to a resolution, but you wanted to start acting like a fucking Redditor and start fucking being like, oh, this is a Discord beef. I'm so above this. Oh, what do you want, Rince? Mind you, I untimed your ass. Everybody in fucking mod chat right now and that like has mod perms wants to time your ass out, but I untimed you. And then you DM me, oh, how cowardly. How cowardly that Rince timed me out, even though I didn't, and then I untime your ass and you're like, what do you want? It's like, don't act like you're so above this. You were just in my girlfriend's DMs fucking talking about blowing your brains out for like no reason when I had nothing to do with the conversation. Like, that's so weird. That is so unbelievably weird. Are you listening to anything I'm saying?
Obviously.
No, clearly not, because you're not registering anything. You're just being like, yeah, okay, good point, Rince.
You expect me to write a 50-page paragraph?
No, I just expect you to reciprocate and explain that you understand, or just like be like, you know what, Rince, that's a fair point. I understand why you'd feel this way. I understand, my bad. I shouldn't have been like this. You're just like, yeah, What?
I'm just a dry person sometimes.
Okay, so does being a dry person justify you randomly going into my girlfriend's DMs and trying to suicide bait, like out of nowhere, when that had nothing to do with the convo?
Of course not.
Of course not. Of course not. So can we both agree that you were acting like a retard in this exchange?
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to apologize to not only me, but Paper and Sandy, basically everybody in this chat who had to deal with your stupid ass this morning?
By the way, Paper, I'm not going to do anything rash, I promise. Just to make you feel at least okay.
I don't think Paper really gives a fuck right now. I'm gonna be totally honest. We're not talking to Paper right now. We're talking to me. Okay. I want you to apologize to Sanity, to Grebs, to me. I want you to just write a message in vent chat, pinging me, Sanity, Grebs, Paper, and anybody else who had to deal with your ass and your bullshit this morning, and apologize to them. A genuine apology. Okay. That's what I want from this, okay? Because this is unacceptable. This really is. This is stupid. And mind you, okay, I have been very fucking fair. Very fair. This is the first time. Huh?
When I was messaging all that, I was just thinking, I'm surprised they haven't banned me at this point.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that, like, literally anybody else's server besides Sandy's would have not only made fun of you, clowned on you, they would have banned you, okay? So I just find it really offensive when you're taking this condescending, arrogant tone with me, or with Sanity, or with any of my friends, or my girlfriend, when we are being so fucking nice to you, and Paper's even being a good Samaritan, trying to look out for you and like make sure you don't do anything to yourself, but you're just acting like a fucking child. You're acting like a mentally undeveloped dumb fuck. You're acting like you're acting like Sable Feline or fucking Coldtronus. Okay, you're acting like a retard. Okay, and I'm sorry if that sounds blunt. I'm sorry that's the truth, okay? But that's the truth, okay? And I'm really not going to sugarcoat things after you've been fucking going on for the past hour being a fucking really rude asshole to me, okay? When really, I don't think I did anything to warrant that type of response. So.
By the way, I'm just saying you did clown on me. You did make fun of me.
Yeah, no shit, because I fucking had to keep my lips. No, hang on. I did clown on you and make fun of you after you were being an asshole. No shit. That's like complaining you got shot when you. No, hang on. That's like complaining that you got shot after you tried to kill somebody and they shot you in like self-defense. What? No shit. I was no shit. I was kind of a dick to you. No shit.
An eye for an eye.
Oh my god, you sound like a fucking Redditor. Oh boy. An eye for an eye.